Welcome, my dear viewer, to Dr. Paul Kibicho YouTube channel. It has been a while since we met on my channel. But I want to thank God that this is the day the Lord has made, that I may come and share with you a few things that can take you somewhere in life. And this has been occasioned, our discussion today will be on various ways that one requires to use to become confident. Many people have lost many things in life because they are not confident. So confidence is an important ingredient in one's success, because the people that you meet every day, you may not be familiar with them. The people that you talk to every day, you may not be familiar with them. The people that you interact with, the people that you go looking for business with, or maybe to do business with, they may not be acquaintances. But then the question is, how then do you make sure that you become relevant and that you are able to transact your issues without fear, and of course without compromising the very reason as to why you went out looking for that particular business? So I've been approached by a number of people, and their desire has been to know and appreciate how can one become confident, which are some of the ways that are known that can make somebody to be confident in life. And I've told you, because I've been working in an insurance industry for a long period of time. I've been working with insurance companies for the last 30 years. And I am praying to God that the same narration may be changed now, that I may change from that particular aspect to go to another level, God willing. It's about actually creating what we call an image. You cut a niche about who you are. Number one, for people to do business with you, for people to trust you with their money, they must find somebody who is totally trustworthy, somebody who is reliable, somebody who is dependable, and somebody who has the capacity to convince and make the people that you interact with have confidence in you. So the question is then, how then do you become confident? Now, one of the things that will make you to become totally unique in the way you do your things and gather that oomph of becoming confident is basically by discerning about which opinions matter. What do I mean that discerning what opinions matter? You are not invited in all deliberations in life. You are not supposed to give input in every discussion where you have not been invited. And the reason being that some people, you'll never please them. God never created you to be pleasing to everyone. There are people by very nature, they hate you for who you are. They hate you for your color. They hate you for your morphology, for your anatomy, for your general physique. They hate you for what we call God endowment from the Maker. And you have nothing to do with them. But sometimes people feel that you may not be very pleasing to them. So one of the things that you need to do is to appreciate that you'll never please everyone. And some people don't share the same values that with you. And at the same time, so you wouldn't be actually there to please everyone. So you're only required to come in and of course know where to give your opinion where it is most necessary. Again, out of that having spirit of discernment, it will help you learn from other people. What is it that makes them to be the people they are? What is it that has taken them to those levels that they are in? So that by so doing, you'll be able not to interfere with people's ideas and values, and you remain committed to your cause. So you must have the spirit of discernment, and you should know when to give information at what point and where in particular. The other thing is that you must take responsibility of yourself. People will judge you by the way you talk. People will judge you by your associations. People will judge you by the way even you dress. People will judge you even by the way you handle your issues. So you must be assured that whatever you do does not conflict or is not in contradiction with what we call the generally acceptable principles of people's lives. So it is good to be in charge of yourself. Don't think of yourself as a victim of your circumstances or other people. Appreciate who you are, the way you are. If you have got what we call a long nose, appreciate that God gave you that long nose with a reason. If your teeth, some of your teeth are longer than the others, appreciate yourself that way. So be yourself, be natural, and do not start wishing that you were like somebody else. Because by the end of the day, God never created a 40 person. God created a human being with all his blessings. Now the other thing, so that you can be able to build confidence, do not dwell on the past. I normally remind people that past is my heritage. Present is my responsibility and future remains my charity. And that's why the Englishman said, you should not cry over spilled milk. So if something has gone haywire, if things never added up last year, that should not be a barometer and a parameter to tell you where you'll be in the year 2022. As a matter of fact, we all make mistakes. We are all human beings. We make mistakes at a given point in time, but that should not actually make us become prisoners of circumstances. And I've been telling people that the first step towards success is when you refuse to become a prisoner of the circumstances you first found yourself in. All of us, nobody, even saints, have a past. Everyone, each of us, we have a past, and therefore we should not be defined by the past. The only thing that we need to do in our lives is to appreciate what happened in the past, but we should not focus on what happened, but we need to keep our eyes or looking forward, because our tomorrow is important. The other thing is that mind your language. Some of us people, we normally utter unprintable epithets. Sometimes you normally suffer from what you call verbal diarrhea. You must guard your tongue. A tongue is a small thing that can wreak havoc if badly managed and handled. So I'm calling upon you, for those people who have been actually watching the interview of the cabinet secretary nominees, anything that one has said in the past is coming now to haunt them. And more so if you said something negative. It's important that you guard your tongue, because your tongue can wreak havoc, and your tongue can make yourself you can find yourself in very difficult situations because of not guarding your tongue. So before you engage your mouth into talking, ensure your mental faculties are in line and in tandem. Then the last thing I want to say here is this: do not let fear stop you. Some of us people, I have told you in the past that the acronym FEAR means false expectations appearing real, or false evidence appearing real. God even hates fearful people. And the Bible has given us 365 fear not. So you have nothing to fear in life. Let me surprise you. Confident people are not people who never feel afraid. Note that. Confident people are people who know how to be, or how to put fear into its place. Because if you fear, then nobody is assured of tomorrow, but we still live with a hope that we'll be there tomorrow. We have seen people dying. We have seen people suffering from various catastrophes. That does not stop us from living. We don't even intend to live to the next universe. This is our universe. So fear has deprived of many people where they should be in life. Let us not be fearful. As long as you are doing the correct thing, the only thing I can ask of you is to ensure that you speak to your Almighty God. Tell God to not to give you the spirit of timidity and fear, but rather to give you the courage and the confidence to confront things the way as they come. And one person said that somebody said that when problems are so strong that God should not remove those problems from you. As God should give you a stronger heart that you can be able to overcome. I thought it was important for us to talk about that. May God bless you. Always a pleasure talking to you. And I thank God because you have continually watched my videos on my YouTube channel, and the numbers are growing. I'm targeting that you can help me to reach 100,000 subscribers. So once you listen to this particular message, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and share my videos with your colleagues. I thank God for the reports I'm getting from millions of people that have been able to change people's lives. If I read for you the text I have gotten from individuals, sometimes I was sent more than 257 messages of being a shuja, and I thank God for that. My business in this universe is to help people grow. And I want to thank God for our president once again. He's talking about bottom up. He realized, the Kenya Kwanza Manifesto has realized in totality that majority of people who move this economy are in the informal sector. I know I'm talking to a number of people who are still doing those small hustles, those small businesses. Remember, those small businesses will one day become big businesses. So do not lose hope. Just embrace what we call conventional principles of doing business. Make sure that you are punctual. Make sure that you are clean. Make sure that you are honest. Keep records. Talk nicely to your members of your staff. Pay them on time. Pay your tithe and pay your taxes, and then always let God become your major shareholder. And with that, God will make a way for you. May God bless you. For all those people who have prayed for me because of what you know, I want to thank God for your prayers. I'm not ignorant. Your prayers have not gone unnoticed. May God bless you. May God increase you. May God protect you. You're going out, you're coming in. May God meet with the desires of your hearts. May your aspirations in life come to pass. And may God extend you and extend your territories. This is my humble prayer to the Almighty. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. For those who want to contact me, you can directly call me on my phone number. I normally conduct I normally conduct workshops for entrepreneurs, for enterprises, both at individual and corporate level. I normally handle many areas. So once you call me, I'll be able to tailor make a program for your staff members, for yourself, so that together we can prosper. Together we can grow. Together we can move places. May God bless you. You can call me on my personal number, which is 0722 633 021, 0722 633 021. If you don't get me, kindly call my executive PA, who is always ready to receive your call. She's called Mrs. Mary Jogu on 0713 530 465. I repeat this number again, 0713 530 465. May God bless you and may God increase you. Shalom, shalom, shalom.